All right, man. Legend Ye, bro. Lisa's son, bro. Yeski's,
Okay.
bro. You all in the building, bro. Welcome to SiriusXM Pandora Now, man.
Most deaf. Appreciate you for having me.
Man, I definitely have to say, bro, I've been trying to catch up with you for a minute. I caught wind of your music around Drugs and the Mic too. And it made me actually kind of go back and look back. So I went to 803 Baby and I went to, the original Drugs and the Mic.
Yeah.
So, just to kind of start it off, bro, where you're from. You're from Orangeburg County, right?
Yeah.
For
Vance,
sure.
Holly Hill.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So like that's the country. You feel me? So
Real
like
country too. Yeah.
country as hell, bro. Like I grew up in North Carolina, so like
Yeah.
driving through and like seeing certain parts of South Carolina, you can tell the difference. You know what
Number
I'm
trees
saying?
and shit.
Yeah, bro. So like what was it like? Like what was your experience growing up out there, and how did that like form you into the music artist that you are today?
I think everywhere got their similarities and stuff, but it's just like it's really nothing to do. Like,
Yeah.
So it's either you're gonna be doing one thing or the other, and the other be the bad option.
Yeah.
So like me, I just was so focused on music for so long that I never got off track with it. So like
Word.
that was my growing up around there though, definitely hard. Like ain't too much money out there going on and stuff like that. Like it's hard to even get a job out there. Your job is 30, 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
So it's like that shit be hard out there for real. You just gotta find something and stick to it. So that's what I did. I just stick to the music.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now I know I kind of did some research and I saw that I think it was like your pops, your step pops, or somebody like they dealt with sports out there, right?
Yeah, my real daddy. Yeah.
Okay. He's a coach for.
Yeah, he coached the Spartans. They in where the hell they at? Somerville. Yeah.
Somerville.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bet. So did you play any sports coming up or?
Yeah, I played sports growing up. For
Word.
sure. I played baseball, basketball, and baseball.
What was your best?
Basketball. I love basketball.
Word.
I love that shit.
For sure.
When I played football, I was a tight end. So
For real?
Tight end linebacker.
They had you playing tight end?
Yeah.
Swole, brother.
Tight.
Swole, brother. Type shit. That's funny, man. All right, so say around like what was it, like 14 when you started making music for real, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. So like, what was that? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take it serious and take this shit to the next level. Like, what was that point?
It was kind of like I was bad in school, and it was like by the time I was 16, I was kicked out of that bitch. So it's like, yeah, they wouldn't let me come back to school 10th grade.
For real?
Oh, it. They was not messing with me. Give me 10 days, I was out of there. It was over it. So that just made me stick with it because it wasn't nothing else. It was like,
Yeah.
like around 16, it was like, yeah, this what I'm gonna really put all my everything into.
For sure. Then they gave you 10 days and kicked you out.
Yeah, that last 10 days, I knew it was over with.
That's crazy, bro.
I knew it was over with.
You did a lot of fighting and stuff like that back in school.
Yeah, that was the last straw.
For real.
I see all that shit was going on in middle school. It was cool. We get to that high school, they ain't playing that shit.
No games. So like around this time, I would imagine that like you and Vino may have became close, right?
Nah, I ain't met Vino until 2020?
For real?
19? Around that time.
Word.
Yep.
Okay.
I met Vino later.
Word. Okay. So kind of like I know you guys were both making music around the time too when you.
Yeah,
met
I
him.
knew about him though.
Yeah.
I knew about him for sure.
For sure. So how did that link up? Like help your career and everything like that? Because I see that you shout him out a lot in your music and everything like that. So what was the inspiration behind that?
Man, that helped me out a lot because shit, that's how I met them boys.
Yeah.
So it's like all that came together in the right way. Like in the way me and him met, it was some genuine shit. So we just kept it going from there. For real.
That's love.
That was my brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
RP Vino, man.
Facts, long live the big 8.
Yes, sir. So, just talk about it, like the atmosphere for music artists in South Carolina. Like, what is that like? Because I know it's a couple of y'all out there. Like, I know what PGA Raw or
Yeah.
what his name? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like crabs in the bucket sometimes. Like once somebody doing something, he go three other motherfuckers trying to tear him down.
Yeah.
Shit like that. But I feel like lately though, since this year started, I feel like everybody is kind of like how I want it to be. Like everybody trying to work together. Certain people trying to work together. The right people trying to work together. That's the most important thing. Like we need the right people working together out there. Like not just people who just we need people who actually putting in footwork for it to be working together. Like so the atmosphere is like I think it's getting better because everybody getting their screams up. Everybody shit looking good right now. Like they social media presence, everybody shit looking good.
That's fire.
Yep.
That's fire. All right, man. So
a couple years ago, it's only like one or two people. Now it's you know,
yeah,
it's real. It's a good.
And I feel the same way about North Carolina too. It's like I know we had like the Baby and J. Cole or whatsoever, but I feel like now there's a lot more people like being connected in their social.
People got their eyes on that shit now.
Yeah,
for sure.
Shout out to Sud, man. I feel like he's doing a great thing for the Carolina movement too. So let's break into it, man. I want to go ahead and start all the way back with Drugs in the Mic 1, the original joint. ETC, that's probably like the headline track off of there, right?
Most definitely.
So like tell me about like where you were and like what the mindset behind Et Cetera was.
Man, I was sitting behind my house. I ended up finding the beat. Shout out my boy Woodpecker. I ended up finding the beat on YouTube, and I was just sitting in the car for like an hour straight, high as hell, just smoking, getting right. In fact, I was just in the car smoking for like an hour, and I just listened to the song. I listened to the beat for at least an hour, and I wrote it in my head, and I went in the house and did it. Like, and that was it. After that, once I did it though, I swear, as soon as I got done, I was like, bro, I went and showed the whole hood that bitch. Like, this right here is the one. That's how I knew that. I knew it was the one when I did. As soon as I did it, bro. No lie. Cause I was showing that shit to everybody.
It's gas too, bro. Like especially like being some of your early work, cause like I can tell the difference between where you were now and where you are now. I'm like, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
he was on to something back then. Another one that I do like off of that tape is that Climate Change.
Yep, I love that shit.
Yeah, bro. That's definitely one of my favorites. Kind of tell me the idea behind that.
The first one on Drugs in the Mic too, I think I was dedicating. Drugs in the Mic. I think I was dedicating that one more to like my family or something. I think I told like my grandma and shit on there, right? Yeah, I told my grandma and shit on there. So that one was just like that. I found that beat on YouTube too.
Right.
It just was talking to my soul. I was fucking with that.
So did you like? I don't want to like put you on a hot spot. Did you get any of them beats cleared for that first tape?
Nah, hell nah. but I was like I knew all of them though. So it was all like a mutual agreement type shit though.
That's
for
fire
sure,
though.
for sure.
Yeah.
Like, cause every time I try to find people, I try to like really dig into all they beats. Like every time I had found somebody back then, I usually text them like, "Hey, bro, I'm doing this and this type shit." That's how I usually be.
That's love. That's love. A lot of people don't just make that simple communication changes everything, bro.
Facts though, cause you might fuck with them down the line. They might have plaques on their wall and shit. They still want to fuck with you just cause you was on their beats when you was young. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's how I was looking at it.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. All right, so let's jump into what I would like to call it the sophomore tape. Would you call it 803 Baby your sophomore tape?
You can say that.
Say that? Okay. So third and the first. It's like the intro track off the tape, bro. All right, so tell me about that one, cause I know it's like some hustling stuff, but still, like, what was your mindset?
I'm trying to think, cause every song definitely got a story to it. When I made that shit, I think that was the last song that I made for the tape, and I put that bitch as number one. I don't know who made that beat. Who made third and first? Oh, Crazy Cook Up made third and first. I had got the beat from him, and I heard that bit, and it just came to my head. I'm like, and I switched it. I think it was first and third, and I switched. I'm like, if I say this first, and I put that shit like it was way harder.
Yeah.
So I think I was just going about that song like. Back then, I was real creative as hell. Like I was writing that shit. Like now I don't write no more. But back then, that's where all that writing was coming in at. So you could tell like when I write, I know how to do my breaths and shit. Like my breath, I can do the whole song like no stopping. So that's how I was doing with songs like that back in the day.
That's dope. Your creative process. You said you don't write anymore. Like why did you stop writing? Is it just easier now?
I fucked around, got spoiled. No cats. I always say that shit. Like I fucked around, got spoiled. I ended up just going in there one day, and just going because I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah.
I never was a fan of that shit. I'm like, man, I don't want to go in there and just say something. And then I did it one day. I don't know what song I started on, but after that, I just never
wrote again.
I wrote Tragic.
Oh, okay.
Tragic was the last song I wrote.
Damn.
Yeah. Like it took like a year before that. I ain't wrote shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wrote Tragic. I went home and wrote that bit.
Where how did it feel though? Like writing it, did it feel like a whole different vibe or?
Yeah, cause back then I was recording myself, so it's like all you got is time. Like I ain't know nobody time limit and stuff like that. So it's like I got all the time in the world. I could spend 6 hours on this song I want to for real. You feel me? That's how long I used to take. It used to take like 2 hours to write that bit, an hour to record it, and like an hour to mix it down.
Mix that, yeah.
Word.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I definitely went through that phase a little bit, man. I never really put out no music, but I always dabbled with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you can't have your respect unless you try. You know?
Most def.
Yeah.
You only lose when you don't do something. That's when you lose, bro.
Yeah.
That's a loss.
Hell
Not
yeah.
trying. You feel me?
Hell yeah. All right, so another one that we want to talk about off of 803 before we jump to everything else is that drummer boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the police right there on the curb, don't make no extra noise type shit. You feel me? Like, I really fuck with that song, man. Like,
hey, you know what's crazy about that song? That song is a diss song, no cap.
For real?
That song, it was this dude. He ended up like trying to like say some shit about me. But he played like I ain't got nothing against it, but he played drums for the church. So I'm like, all right, let it keep on. Okay, I got something for you. Drummer boy. Keep on. All right, so I made a song about him. I put a little something in there for his ass. For sure. That shit crazy. That's really a diss song to somebody.
That's funny, bro. That's funny. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here thinking you ain't dropped no disses for real.
Man, it just was a little like a little jab back at his ass, like, man, you know I'm talking about your ass.
Yeah.
Like, you know what going
You know
on.
what the fuck going on.
Word.
Yeah. All right, so Drugs in the Mic 2. Now, I would say this one, like this, I feel like, it came out earlier. Last year, right?
January 23rd.
January 23rd of last year, right? So the momentum that I feel like this tape created was like very, very, very heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of bangers on this tape, bro. Like, I don't know if anybody else has really dove in and listened to it or told you this straight up, but you got a lot of bangers on this tape, bro. Ashes on the Bible, Worship, Play About You, Ruby Rose, Vanish. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of shit going.
Shit right there. That bitch go down the line, no cap.
Yeah, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, so, like, when you were putting this together, I guess, like, what kind of mode were you in?
That was when Vino had passed away. So, like, a lot of those songs, I had them shits for, like, a year. Or, like half of the tape, I had it for a year. I would sit on it because I ain't want to just put it out. I wanted to have do it like the right way. And the rest of it, I think I recorded most of that tape in Charlotte and shit like that.
Word.
So my motivation really was like do the hardest shit for Vino for real. Cause I ain't gonna lie, if I wouldn't have signed, I was gonna drop Drugs in the Mic 2, and I was gonna quit rapping for real.
For real.
I wasn't feeling that shit. I wasn't feeling that shit after he died for real. But once I got the deal, I'm like, man, I'm gonna keep going. So that tape really was dedicated to him. That's why it's so hard. Like,
yeah,
I had to make that shit perfect.
That's what's up, bro.
Facts. And some of the songs on there, like Fortune.
Yeah.
That's the last song he heard by me. Like, I remember sending him that shit. Like,
Damn.
like, nigga, listen to this shit. This shit hard as fuck. You feel me? That's the last song I sent to him. So that shit mean a lot to me.
Yeah, bro. And honestly, like, I could just feel it, like, throughout the tape. I don't know what it was, but when I, like...
Man, I was sad as fuck recording that shit. I
Man.
was hurt. I was like, what?
Yeah, and I can feel the pain, but it's still a lot of energy that's going into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pain, but it's also like, you know, I'm gonna turn up for you, my dog. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been doing this shit together for a second, so now it's time to keep going. You know? So like, I felt that, bro. Like, No Regular Artist is probably one of my favorite tracks.
Man, I love that song, bro.
Yeah.
I wish I had pushed that song harder than I did, but I love that song.
Yeah.
I feel like I did the right shit on that right type beat.
Yeah.
In that moment. No cap.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what's up, man. So with like your content being a lot of like emotional content when it comes to the music and everything like that, like how do you practice like, you know, keeping your mental health in the right space?
As far as right now, I just call my daughter type shit like that. Or honestly, bro, I just go to the studio.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing else that really be helping me sometimes with that shit, bro. Like, I'm a Libra, bro. I think too fucking much. So I'm in the house all day thinking about shit. Like, so really my only thing help me is not being bottled up by myself. Like, shit fucks with me for some reason. Cause I done had so much shit happen, I just be thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it though. I just smoke, get everything out of the way for real. That's the only thing for real. That weed. God,
A little bit of Doja clear you up, man.
telling you.
Trying to tell you. But nah, I feel that, bro. Me to be in the gym and I could definitely relate to like that scale. You know what I'm saying? Just having to balance out my mind and my actions on a regular basis. It's real though. So I feel like that kind of leads into like I Cry Alone. Now this was kind of like post signing. I feel like you were kind of starting to go through some things because I would peep social media or whatsoever, and like you weren't really like you would kind of like fuck this music shit at a certain point. Was this like around I think it started around I Cry Alone, and then the industry made me hate music came after that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of shit was going on during both of that time.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. So like, if you could like just break down like the concept, like your mindset behind I Cry Alone.
I wanted to name it that because I just feel like the name was creative.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I wasn't really too much sad doing those bunch of sad songs on that tape. That shit more hype than a lot of the other songs, other tapes I did for real.
Yeah.
It just was like I knew that people probably thought that I was like he a sad ass person, like. So I'm gonna play with y'all. I'm gonna call it I Cry Alone. I'm gonna spell it a certain way, put the dots on it. So that means like more coming is like to be continued type shit. I'm definitely gonna do a number 2 to that shit.
Yeah.
And I just know that me and First, man, we just had so much going on. I really just told him like we just need to lock in, like forget everything that's going on around us. Like we did that tape in a month. Like we did that bitch so fast. I ain't like the fastest I ever did a tape in my fucking life. Like we did that bit fast. Like if you did that bit fast, I had it ready.
Yeah.
It just like we was just in the stew every day. Like it wasn't a day I wasn't in the stew when I was recording that shit. Like I was in that bit. Like I had niggas tired. I was working everybody. I did not care. Like I wanted that shit done.
That's real though.
Fast.
I appreciate your work ethic. There's been a few things that you said to me, just like us being around each other, like just for this little bit of time, and it's just like I can tell like he on his shit right now.
Oh,
yeah, for sure. Like what's your motivation to like being so pinpoint, like being accurate and making sure like your shit is turned in earlier and stuff like that?
Cause bro, it's just like I'm a perfectionist type shit. Like I don't want nothing to sound weird on no song, none of that shit. Like I ain't like I'm scared to lose type shit. I'm one of them people like I ain't big enough to take no L, so it's like I'm gonna make sure I don't take nothing right now. Like I'm just keep my head clean, all that. Like I'm not taking no L when it comes to music. I'm not taking no L.
Facts.
I don't care if I gotta hold on to the song. I don't care what it is. Like I want it released a certain way. Everything.
Yeah.
Like, I want certain like with the just like promoting the songs. I want it promoted a certain way. I want certain people posting it, like it just gotta be all smart. Like I don't want nothing. I don't like doing stuff that's not gonna get no type of reaction and stuff. Like everything gotta be on point.
I feel you. So how has like the response from your hometown been ever since you signed? Like, well, not just your hometown, but just like
surrounding area and shit.
Yeah, South Carolina itself, like as a state, and then maybe like some of the other places you weren't expecting them to gravitate towards you. Like, what's that been like?
As far as like close around me, it's up and down. Cause it's like I got people who never liked me all my life, so it's like they hating more type shit.
Yeah,
like, that's why I done got out of there. It's like, but the people who really love me, I know they proud of me type shit. Like my mama them know they proud of me. My real day one homeboys, I know they proud of me, and they play my shit religiously down there. Like if I do a show down there, that bitch gonna be packed. That shit's gonna be word for word, wall to wall type shit. Like
word
facts. So I know my people. They really fuck with me. South Carolina though, I don't think the whole South Carolina know that they got a signed artist. Like I don't even think they know that shit. I swear I be thinking about that shit because a lot of my people come from other places.
Yeah,
like Charlotte. Like that's one of my top places right now.
Yeah,
like, Charlotte and like LA, them my like top shit.
Word.
So shit. I like the reaction from everywhere though. Everybody really fuck with me.
That's what's up. Do you got like any shows, or like are you planning on hitting a couple of different cities doing some live performances this year?
Yeah, I really want to do I want to start a little mini tour type shit.
Yeah.
I just need to find a what's the name? An agent.
Word.
Find me a good little agent, put it together for me. I feel like I can do good with that shit. Though.
I think so too, bro.
Facts.
And I think it's like, cause you kind of have that little bit of no cap appeal. You know what I'm saying? It's not you're not necessarily like singing like Cap, but it's just that emotional draw. You know what I'm saying? You have melodies, you got flow. Like there's a lot, and you got bars. You know what I'm saying? Like you can talk a little shit. So it's just like I feel like people can gravitate to that. They just need to catch on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I know certain people in certain cities. So when I do the tour, I'm gonna hit them up like, we gonna do it together type shit. Like, I want it to go all the way good when I do it. For sure, because I feel like that's gonna help a lot. Like, because people don't see me. They just hear the music. They don't see me. So that's when I pop out, people definitely come.
Yeah, I about to say, because you don't do a lot of media and stuff like that either.
Yeah.
What's the reason behind that? You just don't like niggas asking you questions?
Nah, it ain't even that. It be the right to certain time for certain shit.
Yeah.
Cause everybody some people ask the same shit over and over.
Yeah.
I don't be trying to,
Yeah.
I gotta be smart with it. I usually try to do my media run when the tape coming out type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have like in the middle, I go to New York, do on the radar and shit in the middle.
Yeah.
Meantime and shit like that. Other than that, I kind of just stay to myself, bro.
Word.
I'm in my own world every day.
That's cool though. I mean, that kind of helps you keep your peace because I feel like as soon as people jump into the music, then they got a whole bunch of people around them for no reason, you know?
Facts, and that's gonna be your downfall.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so the industry made me hate music. My personal favorite, once again, is probably something that everybody else isn't the personal favorite, but I'm Sunfall. You know what I'm saying? Sunfall is my shit.
That.
Casey, they be hard. You know what I'm saying? so yeah, bro. The industry made me hate music. Like, break down like a couple of tracks off of there, like your favorite ones.
I ain't lie, my little secret is every number one to every tape, that should be my fucking favorite. That No Help, that shit, that's one of my favorite songs. I ain't lie, that's one of my favorite songs I ever made, bro.
Yeah, No Help.
Just cause I had a lot going on when I made it. And it was like, damn, when I heard the beat, I'm like, bro, this shit, like, somebody can listen to this beat every day. Like, this bitch hard.
Yeah.
That bitch hard. So that, and like, I like Kill Myself cause I did that and No Help the same day, but I had to go re-record that one. Cause I was really going through some shit. I don't think I finished the song that night.
Mm-hmm.
And I went and redid the whole thing. I'm like, man, this shit really hard as a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So that, Kill Myself, Sunfire. What else I fuck with out that shit, man?
I don't.
Damn, what else on that tape?
No help. Keep calling my phone. Come on, man.
I forgot what else on that tape, bro.
Let me look. We got more.
That No Help, that my shit, bro.
Yeah, nah. That's why I'm like, do you think about going back and like doing any videos to like anything from the original Drugs in the Mic just based off of the response that you've been getting from Drugs in the Mic too?
I actually was telling Alamo, like, yo, we should go back and all the songs that was really doing some shit, like, just create some content pieces for this shit. Like, that shit fuck around, go up. Matter of fact, that's how Etc. went up. Etc. was out for damn 2 years for that shit. Like, really took off.
Yeah.
No cap, I went viral on Twitch.
Word.
But that shit was like 2020. The song came out 20. I'm telling you, that shit went viral 2021. It was out for like a year and a half.
Facts. Nah, but on that industry, we got Oh Yeah Flow. We got Fuck You Mean. That's one of them ones.
That's
right
the one.
there.
That's one of the ones.
Yeah. Got that Complicated Era.
That's crazy.
Ram, Put Me in the Grave, May 3rd.
I need to go listen to that shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit hard. Now that you saying them songs, bro, that tape hard as fuck.
Yeah, bro.
And I really had to throw that tape together. Like, I was like, man, I gotta drop 3 tapes this year. I'm like, just put that bitch together. That shit came out exactly how I wanted to though.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so you dropped a couple of more tracks this year. You dropped that Mine and that Cupid. We got Tragic, and then we wrapped it up with the Keys as of right now.
Yep.
Now with Mine and Cupid, like what was your deal behind that? Because the visuals for that was dope. You know what I'm saying?
I like that Mine video like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
They had want to throw the 2-pack together, so I'm like, all right, these 2 songs I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use Mine and this one. Even though I had want to keep Cupid for the tape.
Word.
Cause I feel like certain songs they better around other songs. Like it sound better like in the mix type shit instead of that bitch being by itself.
Yeah.
So I let them have that one. I let them have them too. And then I was like, after a while, I was like, man, you know what? They ain't doing what I want them to do. So all right, it's my turn. I'm finna show y'all that like,
word.
I'm gonna get this tragic right here. We gonna drop Tragic. Watch what it do. And they did exactly what I tell you. I'm telling you, like, they trying to hear this shit right now. Cause them songs like I feel like mine would have did better if it would have came out by itself. Cause it's more hype and shit like that.
Yeah.
But see, Cupid, I was thinking like, and that shit more for like when it's about to get cold, like
it calmed it
slow
down
a
little
type
bit.
shit.
Yeah.
But that when I was like, shit, I got Tragic. It's good. We dropping that bit. For real.
Good for the summer and shit.
Hell yeah. Cause people don't hear me on shit like that. Like, I never did no beat like that.
Yeah.
And then the Keys was like, my engineer made that beat. My boy Vaughn, he made that beat for me.
Word.
And I when I first did it, I'm like, Vaughn, this bitch hard, boy. Like, you got one, nigga. Like, so everybody was like, yeah, we might go ahead and drop it. Cause they wanted me to put out another single before the tape. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. But
That's
Keys,
what's up, man. Yeah, the Keys, bro, definitely a motivational, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know people was gonna fuck with that shit like that. People fuck with that shit.
Cause it was just different than what we were used to. You know what I'm saying? So I think that works for you as well. Like you give them a pocket, then you switch it up on them. I think people will definitely like stay interested with that for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, man. All right, so just to wrap it up on the last couple of questions, bruh. What would you say like hip hop means to you?
Ain't even about hip hop. I think music, period, that shit just mean a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
Cause shit, like I said before in one of my other interviews, shit, my mama got 5 kids, so
Yeah.
I'm hearing music every day. Like everybody playing something different. My brother playing something. I got 2 older sisters. They playing other shit. So it's like, bro, I fell in love with music when I was
Yeah.
young as hell. Like literally young as fuck. Like they been playing music around me since I was a baby. So really, music, not even hip hop, music period mean a lot to me. Cause that's what get me through everything. Like that shit get me money. That shit keep my head on. All that shit. So that's just my life. Like I really don't care about nothing else. I promise you.
Trying to tell you. And all right, so if the people needed to know one thing about Ye, or they needed to go find one song to really like learn who Legend Ye is outside of this interview, which song would you recommend?
You want me to say one of your shits? Oh, real. That's out right now. I can't even give him one. I would literally just tell him to go listen to I Cry Alone. The whole shit. Just listen to the whole thing.
Top to bottom.
Facts. Just top to bottom it. And you'll get a very good understanding.
Y'all gonna turn up when y'all come up on that dead man though. You know what I'm saying?
You,
Fresh up
okay?
out the coffin. You talking about for sure, man. But yeah, bro, I definitely appreciate you, man, coming through, man. Anytime you got music, you wanna just come through, chill with us, bro. We got you, dog, for sure.
Def. Appreciate y'all.
Yes,
now that
sir.
we here, next. That's the next tape. Now that we here, that's the name of it.
Now that we here, coming
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.